Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth. And yes, this is what day is it? It's a Wednesday video, and I'm doing the car video thing again, and I'm sorry my car is such a mess. And that I can't really look at you because I'm driving, and I have to figure out how to do this so I don't kill myself. But anyway, let me see. I'm using the ponytail holders as someone recommended after last time. So I made a video yesterday, but I screwed it up at the end and I didn't want to repost it. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. I'm going to talk about something I think I'm going to try to do for the next 30 days. So yesterday, as anybody who follows me on Facebook or Instagram knows, I went back to working out with Brandon. I stopped doing that about 6 months ago, almost exactly. I think it was probably 6 months ago this week, because this is when I moved into my new apartment, was in February, so that was 6 months ago. And it was a variety of things. So it was, number one, my new place is further away, and when you're working out at 6:30 in the morning, further away means getting up even earlier. He had some changes in his schedule in terms of when he could do our personal training, and I had standing meetings like at 8 o'clock on those mornings, and it just didn't work because I would just be walking in the door as the meeting was supposed to happen, and I don't know, that just made me feel unprepared and weird. And, you know, I just really let my life get too focused up and wrapped around Brian and being available to him whenever, or if he was going to come up for the night, I didn't want to get up early and go work out and whatever. So if I would have really wanted to still work out, I could have figured out a way to make it work, but I didn't. And for those of you who may not know, I started working out with Brandon 6 weeks post-op, so probably the beginning of June 2014, and did it consistently through February unless I was traveling somewhere. So that's like 20 months. 20 months of working out. Crazy. And then I stopped, and it was 6 months, and he is moving into a new gym that's actually closer to me in September. But the other day, I was just like, I can't not do this anymore. I am really hating the changes to my body that are occurring as a result of not working out. My weight hasn't changed significantly, but my body truly has. And I want to give a shout out to Kim Gibbs, because she posted a picture yesterday for Transformation Tuesday on the difference in her body, a before and after, from just having worked out for the last 6 weeks, and it was incredible. And I was feeling that, and that post that she made really made me believe it. Okay, yes, my body is very different than it was when I was working out like that. So I went yesterday, and it was hard. I didn't want to walk in there again, and it wasn't a personal training session. It was boot camp, and it was boot camp with people who are part of my family and people that I know, so who know I haven't been there in 6 months. And it sucked because I felt, again, like the fat girl who couldn't do what everybody else was doing. Yes, the difference between yesterday and when I did it, you know, the first time in June of 2014 was huge. I was able to do pretty much everything except for, we did Tabatas, and in between every set of Tabatas, we would like run to the pool and back. I was able to do that 3 times. The last 2 times I ran half and walked halfway back. But it was just like I had gotten used to being in workout sessions the one who could do things, and all of a sudden here I was back to not doing things, and so beating myself up about it. Jesus Christ. Are we doing this again? Fuck. But I was just really beating myself up about it. When anybody would say something like I was doing a good job, I would be like, yeah, but why did I stop for 6 months? But here's the thing. I'm not the same person that I was a few years ago. That person would have never gone back and would have never suffered through that uncomfortable space of not excelling in it and having to start over a little bit. Not totally, thank God. But yeah, I just never would have done it. And so that's not who I am now. So it was 6 months, but you know what? I got back on it. I'm gonna get back on it 3 times a week and get that shit together. And then the rest of the day yesterday was just a clusterfuck. But still, at the end of the day, I had this thing that I had done that I felt really proud about, because truly, I have kind of checked out since I got back from New Hampshire, and I can't do that. I mean, for a variety of reasons. But anyway, but still, at the end of the day, even though there were many things that were not great yesterday, I still had this thing to hold on to that I was proud of, that I had done, that was a step in the right direction. So I've seen people making Veda videos, video every day in August. I'm not doing exactly that, but this is what I want to commit to doing. Just one small step every day. And I'm going to make a video in the morning saying what it is, and the next morning I'll report on if I did it. Just one step that's putting me... It's putting me back on track to getting my shit together. And this is, to most of you, this is probably going to sound ridiculous what the step is today, but you know what? It is what it is, and I'm being honest with you guys. So I have a P.O. box, which is where I had mail forwarded to from my old house. I haven't checked the mail there since like a day or two after I got back from New Hampshire. That was like 6 weeks ago, because it's on the other side of town, because I know there's stuff in there that I'm not going to want to deal with. But so that's my one small step for today, is to go to that post office box, check the mail, stop living in denial, see what's in there that I'm not going to like, and deal with it. So anyway, that's my one small step for today. If anybody else wants to do it, feel free. I just feel like if I can do one thing, even if the rest of the day is in the toilet, and I've been feeling pretty good, but I woke up today a little sad. And I'm on my way to a meeting in LA, so I need to get it together. But yeah, if anybody else wants to do it with me, I would love that. But that's what I'm doing, committing to do it for 30 days. Okay, I love you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow.